It's just gonna be so much video of random streets. So excited for this. Hey guys, it's Andrea, here with day 1 of my road trip vlog. So, Sam Binkwidge and I are starting off our journey from LA to Boston because Sam made the mistake of asking me to be his road trip buddy, entirely forgetting how much I like to bully him and just generally be a pain in his ass. Excuse you? Stop yelling. Stop yawning. Anyways, after a late start and some Starbucks, we headed east, leaving behind lush green hills and scenery. Aww, rainbow! For gorgeous, rocky red deserts. The goal for today was to get to Zion by sunset. Plan is to kind of bop around the park and find a motel nearby so we can explore more tomorrow. I spent the morning figuring out my new camera and absolutely failing at finding roadside attractions. I don't know, but I got it! A Liberty Sculpture Park.
Oh, God damn it. You're distracted by the
We then took a little bit of a potty break at this neat little rest stop and took a minute to stretch out. Oh, and here's Sam, by the way.
Wait, I only got half of that. I got that.
After, we then decided to have a little bit of an impromptu photo shoot since we had some dope mountains in the background. And then, of course, shenanigans ensued. Then we were off again. I kind of want to apologize for the shaky and probably overexposed footage, but it was my first time filming. I tried my best, okay? So I'm not gonna. And also, filming in a moving car is so hard, okay? I tried my darndest in there. While distracted by the weird tourist attraction, I started the tradition of missing every welcome sign we drove past. I didn't get the sign that said Prim, Nevada. I'm in Prim, Nevada!
Hashtag chips on the table. Let's go gambling.
I'm gonna keep that in. If you couldn't tell by Sam's impression of a gambling valley girl, we had made it to Las Vegas. We were driving next to the Strip because we didn't want to add an extra 2 hours to the drive just to see buildings when we were trying to see Zion. And I know it's probably more impressive at nighttime when the lights are on, but it was all just kind of meh. And I love a good party, but Las Vegas also just kind of rubs me the wrong way. I'd only gone to a casino one time in my life, but I didn't super enjoy the experience. Like, I saw this old lady who had a cigarette in her mouth and she was just blankly staring at these 2 slot machines tapping away, and it kind of sent me into a thought spiral about the state of the world. I don't know, I might just be too broke to really appreciate gambling. That's Vegas, baby! Oh, that's so gross, I hate that I said that, I'm so sorry. Thankfully, it wasn't long till we were out on the old open road again. At this point of the day, we mostly just drove in silence. I know some people find silence uncomfortable, but I find it kinda nice. Instead of trying to find something to say to fill the air, you can just be. Although now I'm sitting here writing this voiceover, and I find myself trying to fill the silence I enjoyed. And I know that comes with the territory of making a YouTube video, because no one is going to watch a silent car ride for 15 minutes. Or maybe they would, I don't know. I guess I'm more trying to find a reason to share my video in the first place. I guess I just feel obligated to provide some sort of insight or knowledge or advice. But honestly, while I was recording, I was just taking in the sights. Maybe I'm missing my own point. I'll let you enjoy some shared silence with me. We pulled into this gas station that had these stunning mountains in the background, and we actually ended up driving by those very mountains. I've moved around a lot in my life, between Texas, Florida, New Jersey, New York, and Massachusetts, but I had never seen mountains like these before. You know, because Texas is all plains and deserts, and the cityscape of New York is awesome and impressive, and the buildings are huge, but I'd never felt this small before. I don't know, I feel with everything that happened after the pandemic and the stresses of life in general that the world felt very small to me. I'd been caught up with working and trying to figure out living on my own for the first time, all while processing dropping out of college. It's been a lot, for sure, but I'm definitely grateful to have been able to experience all of this with one of my best friends. I'd always dreamt of going on a road trip, and the opportunity really came at the best time. It's only day one, but I definitely felt recharged, and I felt like I found my sense of adventure all over again. And it's just nice to be excited and full of hope again, which I know is so corny, but it's the truth. I wish I had a better way to show the sheer size these mountains were. I zoomed in super close because I was amazed at how you could see every part of the mountain so clearly. In New York, the mountains are, 1, not nearly as tall, and B, covered in trees, so they look fluffy. It felt like the mountain was naked, or like a hill that randomly hit a growth spurt. I mean, here you can literally see the exact place the clouds touch the ground. Like, look at how dope this is. You can literally see where the top of the mountain is. Rewatching this footage makes me feel like this could be an easy hike, but then I see how small the trees really look. And if you thought I was done filming the mountains, you'd be wrong. I've said the word mountain so many times at this point, I feel like it's starting to lose its meaning. Or at least like I should be playing a drinking game. Desert, I'm confused, okay? Yeah, I wasn't expecting snow in the deserts of Arizona, so it was weird to see. I know that the temperature can drop super low at night, but I couldn't picture it snowing. California was warm enough, but I realized how cold I was gonna be tomorrow. I forgot about elevation changes entirely. I'd packed warm weather clothes because Medellin has an eternal spring, and I know from past experience that Texas winters are usually pretty warm for me, and I kinda just assumed all southern states had vaguely the same weather. We changed elevation again, and the snow cleared way to these gorgeous red cliffs that burned a little more in the fading light. I don't think I need to explain how beautiful it was to see. I was in so much awe, I'm pretty sure Sam was sick of me saying wow every 2 seconds. As designated passenger princess, because I don't know how to drive, one of my duties was to handle the music. At this point in time, I had started to really get into folk music, and I had been playing Lord Huron, and even though I know that the band is not from Arizona in any shape, way, or form, the music just made more sense once we got to this part of Arizona. I would play a sample to prove my point, but the audio police would immediately arrest me. This is gonna be the shakiest fucking vlog.
Stabilizer on there.
And it's doing the most. Sam's advice, and it did help a little bit, but I feel like my arms are just too small to really get enough leverage. But I did try my best, you guys. We started to see some houses, and obviously I had to do that thing where you have to fantasize that you're going to live in the areas that you visit, and I was constructing my ideal life here in Arizona when Sam decided to ruin my fun and burst my bubble. Damn, imagine living with that as your fucking backyard. That's so pretty.
Like 5 houses, right?
While I was charging my camera battery, the sun had set. But we finally made it to Zion. I can see it, Sam.
Describe it to me.
I'm gonna cry, it's so pretty. Every time there's a car though, it goes out of focus. Oh my god, that's so pretty.
Go for it.
We then stopped for Chinese food at a spot where we totally could have shared a dish. While we waited, Sam tried to train me to be an influencer. Ah, yes. What a natural. The food genuinely was really good, though. After finishing, we drove off to a motel we found that wasn't too far away. We were pretty tired since it was around 11 at this point. The roads were completely empty and there was only a mile to the hotel, so Sam picked up the pace a little bit. And I kid you not, we got pulled over like 100 feet from the motel. But after explaining to the really nice police officer that we were driving from LA and trying to get to Boston and that our motel was literally right there, the cop decided to let us go and wished us luck on our road trip. Well, that's gonna be it for part 1 of my road trip vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did like the video, if you could like and subscribe, I think I would literally love you forever. You can also hit the bell notification so that you get notified every single time that I post. But yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. I'll see you in part 2. Bye. Honestly though, I can't wait to like go in and edit all of this footage together.
Already?